Hey team, I wanted to come to you. We didn't get an opportunity to have our team call this week, but I didn't want a week to go by where you didn't hear from me or one of the other leaders. So I wanted to do kind of a quick video to kind of discuss something with you guys. And what I have for you today is basically the power of being engaged in your business. And I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to get a pen and a piece of paper to write this down. So go ahead and get something to write with and something to write on so you can kind of take notes for this video. The first thing I wanted to ask you is, are you giving your business your all? Are you putting everything you have into this business? Are you really doing enough? So that's going to be the first thing. We're going to come back to these. The second thing is, do you believe that what you're doing with this business is important? Do you believe why you're doing this business is important? So this is where your why comes into play. Okay? The third question is, do you wake up every morning and are you filled with the passion or the excitement for what you're actually doing? Do you feel you have a purpose in this business? So those are the three questions that I want you to ask yourself right now. And if you put no for any of those, you should have red flags going up all over the place. Because I tell everybody, and you've heard us say this before, we never want you guys to come into this business and you don't have the passion for it. Because if you don't have the passion for something, it's going to fail. And I know this because I didn't have a passion for Mary Kay. I didn't have a passion for selling life insurance. I didn't have a passion for selling prepaid legal. So I failed at all three of those things. But that's why I'm asking you guys this. Because there's no point in a lot of us like wasting energy trying to get you to kind of buy into the system or get you to actually believe that this business is going to change your life. If you don't believe it and it starts with you, then there's nothing that we as leaders can actually do to help you. So I really want you to do some soul searching and ask yourself those three questions, to figure out if this is something that you're really passionate about, okay? Because I can want it for you all day, and it's some of you, like I say, I tell y'all this all the time, I just feel like I want to shake you, but I want it for a lot of you, but it truly begins with you. You have to want it, okay? So the first thing that we're going to talk about with basically the power of being engaged in your business is letting go of all of the negativity around you. Letting go of the negative Nancy. Letting go of the people who told you no. Letting go of the family and friends that you thought would have your back in this business, that were going to come in and ride or die for you. Let it all go. Because if you're still caught up on the ones that told you no, if you're still caught up on the ones that didn't join your team, if you're still caught up on all of the people who have doubted you and doubted your success in your walk with this business, it's going to hold you back. You have to let all of that stuff go. Still speak to those family members. When I came into this business, I reached out to a lot of my family and friends, and pretty much all of them told me no at that time. It's quite a few of them on the team now, but it was one of those things where I had to continue my walk for me, not for them. If I allowed the negativity that came from some of those people, I would have stopped a long time ago. And what a blessing I would have been given up on. So you have to kind of block all of that stuff out. And guess what? Another thing I want to tell you, the more you climb in this business and the more successful that you're going to become, because you are going to become successful in this business, the more you see yourself as a leader in this business, you're going to find, sorry y'all, that's Tiffany, you're going to find that there's going to be people that are kind of going to throw shade at you, because it's that crab in the barrel mentality. I never want to see you climb, you're getting higher than me. And it's one of those things where I want you guys to be prepared for what you're going to experience, because it is going to happen, and I can promise you it's going to happen. It's a mindset that, dates back thousands of years ago, but we have to change that mindset. We on this team share the same common goal and mindset where we want to see everyone succeed, but there's others that don't see the vision like we do, you guys. And it's a true testament that we are better together. You hear us say that all the time, but it's really, really true. We are definitely better together. But that was the first thing. I want you guys to just let all of that go. This is a process of being engaged in your business, you know, because if you don't let that stuff go, it's going to stop you from maybe speaking to a person that may be close to them, you know, about the opportunity, because you say, well, they told me no, so this person is going to tell me no also. Don't do that, you guys. So let that go, okay? So that's the first thing I want to talk to you about, being engaged in the business and the power of it. The second thing is everything you have or everything that you need is right there in front of you. Think about it. You have your back office. You have your e-suite. That's your training videos. You have your documents, products. You know, we give you guys links as far as, you know, my product coach. We give you the webinars for the potential DTs. We give you the webinars for the new distributor training. So everything literally is right at your fingertips, you guys. Utilize that. Look at how many of you have access to your uplines 24/7. A lot of teams don't operate like that, you know, but you guys have access to us 24/7. You know, we put our phone numbers in the chat for all of you. It's not just like a select few. You can direct message us. You can email me. You know, any of the leaders, we're here to help you guys. But I just want you to know that's like a major, major step of you being engaged in your business. Everything is at your fingertips. There's no need for you to wait on someone. There's no need for you to say, well, nobody told me we had a call. I shouldn't have to tell you. We put it in the chat. There are standard days that we have calls every week, you know. So I want you guys to be more engaged and take more ownership for your business. You know, I make it a habit of making sure I'm in Facebook, looking at all of the groups to see what calls are going on, who's doing an opportunity call, who's doing a training call. You know, it's always something that you can learn from other people. Never think that your way is just going to be the right way, because I definitely don't think like that. I'm always taking and pulling from other leaders and bringing it back to you guys, okay? The third thing is keep it simple. Keep it simple, you guys. And how do we do that? Every month, what are you supposed to work? The steps to success. I have it right here on my wall. So if you see that, every month we work the steps to success. That's what we mean by keeping it simple. Okay? You're going to, every month, go get those 4 loyal customers and those 3 distributors. That's the steps to success. And how do we do that? We blitz, we wrap, we repeat. So that's the way we keep it simple in this business, you guys. Those blitz cards, that is gold. That is money, you guys. That's your coupon. That's your ticket for the person that's actually 5 feet away from you to learn about your business. All that's stopping you is you. Open your mouth. Tell somebody. Maybe they'll tell somebody. You know, start putting more wrap parties on your calendar. And I just had a video, or I think I told you guys, like maybe last month sometime, I wanted you to post in the chat when you got your calendars. I think it may have been one person that have actually posted their calendar. I want to see those calendars, you guys, because that's what's going to make you money. When you start putting money or income earning potential in that calendar, filling those days up with wrap parties, filling those days up with blitz days, filling those days up with single wrap appointments, you know, opportunity meetings. When you start doing that, you're going to see your business flourish. It's going to blossom, it's going to bloom, and you're going to make money. But definitely get those calendars, you guys, and start to fill them out. I'm already working on 2015. I can promise you nothing's going to stop me from reaching my goal in 2015. If you guys are really serious, you would do the exact same thing, because we are about to hit a major boom. And when I tell you, for those of you who wasn't in the business in January, you don't know what we're talking about, but it's about to be a major boom, and I want my team to be prepared for it. So when I say get the calendars, get them for a reason, because it's filling up quickly. And I would love to be at every opportunity meeting that you guys have on your calendars. I would love to be at every wrap party. But guess what? If you don't have a calendar, you can't sync your calendar with mine. So I really appreciate those of you who have reached out to me and Lika and some of the other leaders and asked us to come to your wrap parties and your events. We want to be there. But if you don't open up your mouth and ask us, guess what? You lose, because my calendar is filling up, So I'm like, can you push this date back some? Because I would really love to be there and experience that with you guys. And sometimes you guys seeing us do it is the best teacher for you. So you can learn how to close those people at the end of your wrap parties and close those LCs, Let us come there and do the work for you. So definitely, you guys, get those calendars and let's start syncing them, okay? The last thing I wanted to say was pay attention to the current news, the things that are going on in the business. Get on those calls. Follow Pam Souter. Follow Mike. Follow Mark. If you don't follow these people, you guys, you're losing out on so much valuable information. Pam just posted a picture this morning with her house, what it looked like 20 years ago, and then the new house that they just bought. And you can see the transition. Everybody doesn't start off with their dream home, you guys. It's a walk. Guess what? I don't have my dream home either, you guys. I don't have my dream car. It's a walk, you guys. It's a process. Don't think that automatically you're going to come into this business and you're going to make millions. You have to work. You have to work every single day. You have to eat, sleep, breathe. It works. You have to eat, sleep, breathe this business, your team, your downline, you guys. Because if you don't, those dreams that you have on your dream boards, you will never achieve them. You will never see them. But most of you have this misconception of, I can come in this business and somebody's going to hand it to me. It doesn't work like that, you guys. We work for every single thing that we have. We're here to support you, but we're not going to do it for you. So I want you guys to take more ownership with that. Follow It Works Global on Facebook. Follow Pam Souter on Facebook. Mark Pentecost. Mike Patello. I need you guys to follow them. Follow some of the other ambassadors, Marvette Deadweiler. Follow Ronnie B, Kim Scott. Those are our leaders. I want you guys to get plugged in to what they're doing. If you're not in any of our secret Facebook groups, definitely, reach out to one of the leaders and say, hey, I need for you to put me in these groups. I need to know what's going on. Because if you're not engaged, your business is going to go like this. I can promise you. And for those of you who don't come in the chat, who probably won't even see this video, but if you don't come in the chat, if you're not in the chat on a regular basis, guess what's going to happen to your business? You know why? Because the engagement that you have into the chat equals the engagement you have into your business. I can tell you right now, some of you that I follow or you follow me on Facebook, I can tell every time you post. I've checked Instagram pages, and I can tell you every time you post. And true indeed, you're not engaged in your business. But I hear you saying, oh, I'm going to do this. I want this. But you're not doing anything to get it. It's not going to be handed to you. No matter what you're thinking in your head, it's not going to happen for you until something clicks and you say, you know what? All caution, all fear is in the past. I'm going forward and I'm going to rock this business out. That's the mindset you need to have. When someone tells you no, you say, oh, well, I'm keeping it moving on to the next. That's where your mind needs to be, you guys. So I would need for you guys to be more engaged in your business. And I promise you, the boom that we're about to experience in January is literally about to take your business to a whole nother level. So I love you guys. I need for you guys to stay engaged, be engaged. Let's push, let's motivate, let's drive one another to the top. And I'll see you guys in the chat. I got my greens. Yay. So I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.